Hey, all, my name is Kurt, and I'm here with Trenton. Welcome to SLB Basement Bourbon Bar. And all I know today, Trenton, is there is a blanket on the bar top on my left.
Well, it's been a while since I surprised you with something that I was able to pick up at a liquor store.
You know, how did I know we were going to go down this road? When I saw that blanket over there, I didn't figure it was because you were cold.
I'm never cold.
You know, or anything like that. You were a little chilly on the way here. It was actually a very nice day here.
It was.
And I'm a little bit nervous because this is Sunday evening, and I had a pretty big Easter dinner today, so...
Dinner was at like 2 o'clock. That's not dinner. That's lunch.
Yeah, but I had, probably had a couple of dinners worth.
I had a good amount, like 9 meatball subs. We're good.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, so I was very fortunate enough to pick these up at a liquor store. Good old thanks to old Hair Bear again for allowing us to do something like this.
Whatever it is, Harry, I guess I'm going to say thank you. I hope.
And I hope you would. We're going to be taking a look at the Heaven Hill 20-year corn whiskey, which I was doing a little bit of research on.
Please, because I you know me, when it comes to these kind of bottles, I don't really do any I don't do any research at all because I really don't think I'm ever going to see them because they mostly stay at your house.
I can leave this one here.
No,
so this is a corn whiskey. Heaven Hill 20-year corn whiskey. This is 80% corn, 8% rye, and 12% malted barley. Which
say it again. I gotta let this sink in.
80% corn.
Gotcha.
8% rye.
Okay.
12% malted barley.
Okay.
Which, I know it's late in the evening, and we normally record these at like 5 o'clock. It's almost 8 o'clock.
Right. It's a little late for me. Not for him, for me.
If my research is correct, this could be 20-year-old Mellow Corn. Because from what I read, that's the same mash bill as Mellow Corn. This is.
I'm sorry to have some base thoughts here, but you said corn whiskey.
Yeah. But
it's still 80% corn. That's why I asked you to say it again, because it doesn't. When you said corn whiskey, it doesn't resonate with me.
Yeah. So I was also curious as to why this isn't a bourbon, and I have no idea.
Yeah, because we have the old 55 corn whiskey over there, which is 100% corn.
Yep.
You know? Right. And I get that. And I was expecting for you to tell me something like that with this here, but it seems like it's obviously a high corn mash bill. There's no doubt about that. So this isn't actually even considered a bourbon.
Not that I was able to find. I wasn't able to find out exactly what their process is like. This might be something with the barreling or the way that they age it or something like that. I didn't research a ton of this.
Well,
you'd be surprise.
Now you all know why I do what I do.
So if you're watching this and I'm going to try and put some information in the doodad, the description, if I can find it after the fact. But I was also looking to see if you had regular Mellow Corn, so we could do a set. You could? Oh,
it's right under here somewhere.
I was trying not to.
There's always there. It is right there. Yeah. It's always something. Right there.
Oh yeah.
There's always something in that cabinet down there.
So grab 2 more glasses. We'll try this at the end and see. But this also says straight corn whiskey. It doesn't say it's a bourbon. So I will do some a little bit more research into that.
Yeah.
But we'll take this sucker out of the box here. Hopefully I don't break it.
Yeah, no kidding.
God, I did. Something cracked. All right, we're going to put this away.
Excuse me, I look at that for 1 second. Here's our whiskey. 80% corn. It says right on here. Interesting. Okay, now I'm definitely going to be looking at that after we do the video.
So this was, as I said, old Hair Bear gave us this one, or allowed us to purchase it, rather. This was $2.99. Which, compared to the Heaven Hill 17, I think it was like $50 more. It's similar price range. This isn't a blend. This is just one mash bill, Mellow Corn mash bill, I believe.
Okay.
And I have not opened this yet.
I see that.
I don't know where. Oh, it's hidden under this little fancy.
I need my glasses.
Huh? Hidden under this little thing over here.
These are magnifiers, though.
It's like the dollar store one.
Oh yeah, Dollar General. I have all over the house. One in my office, one in the bedroom, one in every vehicle, the truck, everywhere I go. That way I have it. If it breaks, no big deal. $1 or $2 more, you got another set. You got another pair.
I get mine from I Buy Direct. They're like $30 with a prescription. So not too bad.
No.
I like to change them out every couple of years.
Yeah.
I sleep in these too, so they get a little...
You do not.
Crooked. Sometimes, yeah. I was taking a nap before we filmed this video.
Why do
Tough
you
day.
sleep in it though?
I fall asleep sometimes. It's not on purpose.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Anyways, yeah, $2.99.
All right.
80%
right.
corn, 80%
All right.
rye, 12% malted barley.
Okay.
Why did I put this over here?
Not sure.
Come on, let's go front and center.
Huh. Well,
And I've never had. Well, I shouldn't say that. The last higher aged Heaven Hill product we had was that old Fitz 19, and we weren't super impressed with it.
well, it was good,
It was good.
but I was spoiled a little bit by your 17-year Old Fitz, because to me that was really good.
Yeah,
And I was a bit spoiled by the Heaven Hill 17-year. That
Yeah.
was very good.
a lot of good stuff
So,
coming out of Heaven Hill last year.
yeah,
Not that the
so-
19 wasn't good.
No, and please don't think that, because it was a little bit of a letdown in my opinion compared to those other two I just mentioned.
Bro, this smells heavenly. All right, I'm going to pour this Mellow Corn and do
Yeah,
like
it's,
a smeller right next to it. That is so light compared to that.
It's not deep and dark, but it's like luscious and creamy on the nose. It's very sweet on the nose.
It looks like pee.
Why would you say that?
I'm impulsive with my thoughts. I apologize.
Yeah, I know.
That smells really good, though.
This does?
No,
Okay.
It doesn't smell bad. It's definitely sweet, but you get a lot of corniness from
Yeah.
it, obviously.
No, I really don't have the Mellow Corn for drinking purposes.
Oh,
I know a lot of
come on.
people do.
Come on.
I use it some here and there with a cocktail or two.
You have a corn cocktail?
Sure, corn.
Corny?
No, I have no idea. I just use it once in a while.
That smells so good, though.
It does. You get a little bit of caramel, a little bit of brown sugar. I mean, it's just really sweet.
Holy crap. I wouldn't expect much less from something with this high of a corn mash bill in it. Or this high of a corn percentage, rather.
Yeah.
That is super sweet. Really nice, light caramel.
So 115 proof.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to say the proof.
That's all right. I looked at it because to me, I thought it was a little hotter than that, but
You think?
with all truthfulness, though, it's just because that was my first sip. And usually when I usually work my way up, not opposite.
Yeah.
So it's not uncommon for me to drink somewhat of a cast strength bourbon and be a little hot on the first sip for me personally. But
That's really good.
it's
I wouldn't say it's
very good.
I wouldn't say it's super viscous. It's relatively thin.
I wouldn't really go
relatively.
thin, but
Yeah.
it's moderate. It's a
Yeah.
moderate viscosity.
Wow, that's really nice. What are you getting anything else besides? Because for me, front and center is a nice light caramel. Oak.
It is.
Yeah.
You definitely got to get some oak in there. I feel on the back end, and I need to have a few more sips, so keep that in mind. But on the back end, I feel the oak is a little astringent, just a little bit. It's not a nice sweet oak.
Yeah.
I don't feel like on the 17-year that we tasted, it was dusty and kind of damp, with those great vibes, those old book vibe type thing.
Yeah.
I don't get that with this yet.
Mm-mm.
Maybe once it's open for a while, we might. Not yet.
Yeah.
I don't.
What I like is that, and it'll be interesting to try this because I can't tell you the last time I actually had Mellow Corn, and I don't know if Mellow Corn has an age statement or anything like that on it. Oh, 4-year. Okay, so it's bottom of the bond. So 4-year.
Mm-hmm.
So this is 5 times as old, and I'm gonna try this right now because that seems like it would be really interesting.
Yeah, and it might be just because you said corn whiskey, but I'm getting a really nice, like a, not sweet corn, but almost like a creamed corn.
Well, like you just
Type of taste to
lathered. It's what's cream corn.
It's got cream in it and butter and things like that, but it's actually cooked and more creamy, and it's got
So not like you
heavy
just,
cream in it and things like that. Yeah.
So not that you just like lathered up a nice piece of sweet corn with a little stick of butter or anything like that.
It's more luscious and a little bit more cooked down.
This is going to be a weird note, but it just kind of made sense. This is almost like crispy.
Which one are you trying?
The 20-year. A little crispy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not sharp.
No.
Yeah.
No, you're right. I mean, it's vibrant.
We're not talking like KFC chicken crispy or anything like that.
No.
But I don't even know how to describe it.
I like Popeyes better anyways.
I can agree with you on that. Yeah.
It's vibrant, though. I know what you're saying.
Really nice, like a summer pour, I would say. Because it's not heavy. I mean,
it's not deep and dark either.
Yeah.
There's some nice sweet notes in there as well. A little bit on the caramel and brown sugar that I found in the nose kind of follows suit. I'm still getting a little bit of that cream corn type thing going on there, but still on the back end is that oaky bite.
Yeah.
That I get. And
I say summer pour, not like I wouldn't drink this in the winter or anything. Kind of how people associate like lemonade with warm weather. It's something like that a little bit. A little refreshing rather. Not super like in your face thick and dark.
No.
That's really nice.
It's not that it is really nice, and it's definitely, to me, almost a completely different expression than the 17-year Heaven Hill. To me.
It's what?
It's kind of completely different.
Oh, 100%.
Than the 17-year.
I think
it's a different expression.
I think it's like a three-way blend kind of thing. That's one, or the 17. I'd have to go back and check. But
okay.
I have like this much left of the 17 since you polished it off. So
I got a pretty good knock on the first third of it. I will tell you that. I will vouch for that.
Is this the Mellow Corn? When was the last time you had Mellow Corn? Just
couldn't tell you.
Okay,
couldn't tell you.
So you might actually
just
really
enjoy
it
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe honestly, anything that's in that is in the cabinet behind me is mainly used for cocktails and things like that.
Oh,
but you definitely got corn on the nose. I mean, you definitely get that corn note.
Yeah, it's almost like you were to eat a piece of corn, like an ear of corn that was run over by a tractor. it's a little rubbery, I feel like. Right?
It is. It's weird you said that because, I mean, now you got it in my head, but it's like you get the corn right off the front.
It's corny, yeah.
Right up front.
Sweet.
But then that rubber comes in. That whole tractor
You
element.
have never agreed with me on any of my notes in my life. This is a proud day. Easter Sunday. Awesome.
It's like, yeah, I'm not real fond. I know some people drink this and they enjoy it. And if that's the case, more power to you. I have no problem with that whatsoever.
Almost peanutty, kind of.
I gotta take one more.
Which I wouldn't expect from a corn whiskey. Like a peanut shell or something that's a little... It's not peanut buttery by any means, but it's a little...
It's almost sawdusty.
Is it?
Yeah, kind of to me.
So you coated the...
Past that corn, little bit of corn sweetness in the front. It's almost sawdusty, and then a little earthy with that.
So you coated the ear of corn in the sawdust and then ran over with the tractors.
Well, that's possible. Yeah. That could be a way to go. Or if you're out on the job site like I am, and it's summertime, and we say, let's just cook out real quick, and then somebody cuts some wood and throws some dust on your corn.
It happens.
And you just eat it anyways because you're hungry.
It happens.
Because you got to eat.
It happens.
It does. That's kind of how it goes.
Interesting comparison. I really don't pick up, apart from the sweetness, anything that's in Mellow Corn to this. I mean, it's same mash bill, completely in a universe of its own. The 20-year. I wouldn't expect anything less from something that's 5 times older. As something, and has this kind of price tag. I mean, Heaven Hill puts stuff in their heritage collection for a reason, just because it's that good.
Now the nose, as it sits in the glass, and as everybody saw, Trenton opened it right here.
It's getting dusty.
Usually on our videos, I do like to roll it in my glass and let it sit for 10-15 minutes before we start. But as the show continues, it is getting more of the older characteristics on the nose.
That's wild.
For sure. So that's good. That's a good
here
thing for me.
The books and
here comes a little
like
bit things like that.
Books,
for sure.
The dust. That's wild how that. I mean, we've been talking for 15 minutes, and it's changed to the nosing profile that much.
I mean, it's very good, Trenton. I'll say this: it's very enjoyable. I want to revisit this in another month or two after it opens up a little bit, because I'm hoping that little bit of a stringency on the oak part, on the back of my palate, loosens up a little bit, because I think it probably will after it opens up. For now, I'd have to say your 17-year kind of blows that away.
I would agree. Yeah.
That was just one of those once-a-year wow bottles, in my opinion. This is very nice, obviously, but it doesn't blow me away yet. But I want to try to get it another month or two.
I'll tell you what did blow me away was this Mellow Corn.
Well, good for you.
Never have I tasted something that tastes like it's been run over by a tractor first. And good job to Heaven Hill for particulating that specific profile in this bottle. It's heck of a job to you.
Well, I'm glad you thought to pull it out. I don't know where that came from, but hey, we'll go with it.
Well, I was looking up why this wasn't a bourbon, and it pulled up Mellow Corn. I was like, interesting, because I didn't put two and two together at first. I usually don't. I'm not that good with math. So I was like, huh. It would be interesting to try these side by side. I was kind of sneaking around looking for the Mellow Corn, so I couldn't give you any hints as to what we might be tasting. But had it in the cabinet. So
well, it was definitely a surprise. I had no idea. Every time, like I said, every time I see a blanket over there, him and his mom are very stealthy when it comes to secrets. So I kind of eyeballed that, and I was like, okay, this is going to go in a direction of who knows.
It went in a pretty good direction.
Yeah, it did. But sometimes it could go.
Sometimes it goes in left field and it's not good, but it's fine.
But this was great. So thank you, Harry, for the opportunity to purchase this, and let's do something, Trent. Let's just pick a date in a couple months where it'd be a good representation of a neck pour in a spectacular bottle and how it might change in a couple months. I think that would be good.
I'm down.
And for all you folks out there, if you have any more information or what your thoughts might be on this bottle, if you've happened to try it or have looked into it, we would appreciate that as well. But other than that, that's all we have for you today. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay away from bourbons and whiskeys that might be run over by tractors. I think it's the lesson we learned today.
It's not that bad. I drink it.
As always, we ask you to please drink responsibly. See you next time, right down here with Trent and I in the good old basement bourbon bar. See you later.